Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over Facebook page likes ad campaigns. So I've gone over these in the past, but it's actually switched a little bit since I created my last tutorial, so I wanted to create an updated one. So I'm going to get right into it. When you're running Facebook advertisements, I always recommend setting up Business Manager. So I've gone over this in some of my previous videos, but if you haven't watched those videos yet, this is what Business Manager looks like. You can easily create a business manager for your own business, and what it allows you to do is connect all of your pages and all of your different ad accounts for those individual pages, so you can easily manage your pages or manage your ad accounts and create advertisements. So if you're not sure how to do this, I'll put the link for how to create a business manager in the video description. So all you need to do is set up your business manager. You're going to have to create a Facebook business page. So here's my business page here. So Farmhouse Goals. As you can see, I only have 15 likes on this page. So that's why I want to create a page likes campaign so I can start to get it rolling a little bit. I've been focused so much on creating content for this website that I haven't really focused on growing my Facebook page. I haven't focused on growing too much social media besides Pinterest and Instagram because they help drive traffic to the website. But really what we're going to focus on here is creating page likes ads. So we're going to come back over to Business Manager here, and I'm going to open up my ad account for Farmhouse Goals. So you're going to have to open your ad account here, and you're going to have to make sure you set up billing before you can do anything. But it's really a simple process. So I'm in my Facebook ads manager here for Farmhouse Goals. As you can see, I haven't really run many campaigns for this. That's probably why I don't really have too many page likes for my page. So what we're going to do is just come in here to create. So you can first start over here and come to all tools and go to assets and audiences and start creating audiences. You can go to images and start uploading some different images that you want to use for your advertisements. You also want to make sure you set up conversion tracking, but you don't necessarily need to do that when you're just creating a page likes campaign. So we're just going to be focusing on getting page likes for our page so that we can continue to grow this Facebook page over time. So what I'm going to do here is just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, you should see a screen that looks like this. It's going to say create a new campaign, and under campaign, it's going to say choose your objective. So what you want to do is under consideration, choose engagement, and it's going to automatically show post engagement here. I want to click on page likes. So I'm going to do Farmhouse Goals page likes campaign. Okay, so that's it. And then campaign budget optimization I am going to use. You can create an A/B test if you want. So you can A/B test your creative, placement, audience, and delivery optimization strategies. I just want to focus on campaign budget optimization. So it's going to optimize my budget across all my different ad sets. I like to use a lifetime budget here. So rather than a daily budget, I'm going to use a lifetime budget. And let's just say I want to spend $200 on a page likes campaign. So I actually worked for a company at one point that was spending over $100,000 a year just on page likes ads. So if you're wondering how some pages get so many likes, a lot of them either created their page years and years ago when it was much easier to grow your Facebook page, or what they've done is they've spent a lot of money on page likes ads like this one. Now there's some companies that have been able to grow organically just because they have really great content and their content is perfect for Facebook. With Farmhouse Goals, it's something where I'm going to have to promote this page a little bit and continue to promote my content so that people will share it, and then I can get more people to like my page. So what I'm going to do is just start with a lifetime budget, $200. We'll use the lowest cost campaign bid strategy. So basically what that means is we're trying to get page likes at the absolute lowest cost possible. And then if we click on show advanced options here, it's going to allow you to run ads on a schedule or change your delivery type. I just run ads all the time and leave my delivery type as standard. So now we can click on continue. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure you select your Facebook page here. So if I click on select page, it's going to say Surfside PPC. So that's my business manager, 3 different pages. I'm going to choose Farmhouse Goals here. Now ad set name. So you really want to think of your ad set as how you're setting up all of your different targeting. So with ad set, I'm just going to do for the first one, we'll do Farmhouse Home Decor. I'm going to set up a couple different ad sets for this campaign in the tutorial, but really what I want to do is set up 4 total ad sets, because what Facebook is going to do is it's going to optimize my budget across all those different ad sets. So if you've watched my videos in the past, you know that I like to test pretty much everything. So especially targeting, I love to test different targeting to see what's going to work best. So for this campaign, I'm going to be creating 4 total ad sets, and it's going to end up being 12 different advertisements. Facebook is going to continue to serve my top performing advertisements, so I really want to get page likes at the absolute lowest cost. So my ad set name here is Farmhouse Home Decor, and we're going to scroll down a little bit here and start creating our audience. A quick break from our video for one of my favorite marketing products, and that's SpyFu. If you go to surfsideppc.com/SpyFu, you can enter a competitor's website or you can enter your own website, and you can see all the information you would ever need about organic search traffic or paid search traffic, so you can spy on your competitors, see some of their top organic keywords, see some of their top paid keywords, see how much they're spending for Google ads every single month, and how much search engine optimization traffic they're getting. Get competitor research data in Google ads so you can monitor your pay-per-click competitors. And for search engine optimization, you can not only research your competitors' search engine optimization keywords, you can also track your own keyword rankings. And the best part about this tool is that pricing starts at just $39 per month and goes all the way down to $33 per month if you choose to be billed annually. Now, I highly recommend SpyFu. You can use this product to grow your business, so just go to surfsideppc.com/SpyFu. I use this tool as well, and I've been using it to grow my own businesses recently, and I can highly recommend it. Now back to our video. Okay, so one of my favorite things to do is use saved audiences. So I'll use that for the second ad set here. But if you go to audiences, like I showed you up here, so you click over here to audiences, you can create saved audiences, and you can check out our other Facebook tutorial where we talk about Facebook ads targeting. So all the different targeting options you can use. But if you click on use a saved audience here, you can just click from the drop down and just choose one of these different audiences that I've already created. So that's something I'm going to be doing when I actually duplicate this ad set. But what we're going to do is actually create an audience here. So you can start with custom audiences here. So if you have any retargeting audiences, if you have any lookalike audiences, you can create them here. So I'm going to end up targeting a lookalike audience for my farmhouse goals website traffic. So you can check out our other tutorial about lookalike audiences. We've created a lot about different targeting methods on Facebook because you really have an endless combination of audiences that you can create when you're using Facebook ads. So I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. So locations, I'm just going to use United States for this. Age, I'm trying to reach people who are buying farmhouse home decor, and just based on the demographics of my website, most people are 30 and up. So I want to reach people who are 30 and up, so 30 plus for age. Gender, I'm going to be doing all. So for languages, I'm just going to select English from the drop down list here. So I'm just going to do English all, since everything on my website is in English and my ads are all going to be in English. I'm just going to choose English for my language targeting. Now, detailed targeting is where we really set up our audience here. So you can see it pulled in a few different things here, just things it probably thinks my page is based on a little bit, but I'm going to get rid of all of these for now. And what I like to do is first start, you can click on suggestions here. So if Facebook has some data about your page, it'll pull up some pretty good suggestions. They don't have too much about my page yet. So what I'm going to do is come over here and just search farmhouse. So if I search that, you can see there's an interest farmhouse. 8.6 million is the size of the audience. So if I select that, it'll just reach people that are interested in farmhouse. Now, if I click on suggestions, it'll start pulling in some different suggestions related to the one that I entered up here. So what I can do is choose farmhouse here. Let's go with country living. We'll go with HGTV. We'll go with home improvement, and we have renovation here. Okay, so now we have a pretty broad audience here. You can see it's 39 million people. That's a huge audience. It's not all going to be related to farmhouse right now. So what I can do now is click on narrow audience. You can choose suggestions here again, but what I like to do is just again enter farmhouse. So I'll just enter farmhouse again. I'm going to get rid of this, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I enter farmhouse again. We'll click on suggestions, and what I want to do is for interests, choose people that have all of these interests up here. And then we're going to come down and also choose people that are interested in Country Life magazine, and we'll do Better Homes and Gardens magazine. And now what we're going to do is get rid of farmhouse over here. So now we're reaching people with all of these interests up at the top, and then some additional interests is going to be Better Homes and Gardens and Country Life. So right now our potential reach is 4.5 million people, which is still a huge audience in my opinion. You can see right here it's showing that my audience selection is fairly broad, so we're going to narrow it one more time. So we're going to narrow it. Okay, so now it's going to say include people who match at least one of the following and must also match at least one of the following. And then we're going to do it and also must match one of the following. So I'm going to search here, and I'm just going to search on home. We're going to see some of the things that come up. So you can see home appliances, home improvement, So I'm going to scroll down a little bit here, and what I'm going to do is home decor products. So people who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to home decor products. So I'm just trying to reach people now, and you can see it's down to 290,000 people. That's perfect. So for the budget that I have, I don't need a huge audience here. I want to make sure that I'm reaching people that have an interest in farmhouse, country living, HGTV, renovation, home improvement. Also have an interest in Better Homes and Gardens and Country Life magazine. So really starting to narrow things down a little bit, and then also have an interest in home decor products. So you can get rid of some of these things up here if you want to continue to narrow your audience a little bit. I could just say I want to reach people country living, farmhouse, country life, and home decor products. It might end up being a very small audience, but for right now, this is a good audience for me. I want to exclude people who already like farmhouse goals. Obviously, you don't want to reach people who have already liked your page. So once they like your page, they're going to be excluded from the campaign. So we're going to scroll down a little bit here. So you can see placements. I just choose automatic placements. You can edit and choose specific placements here. So there's a lot of different options if we scroll down, but really it's just Facebook feed. So you don't have a ton of options for page likes campaigns. So if we scroll back up at the top here, what I'm going to do is just choose automatic placements. So Facebook is just going to choose my placements. I pretty much always use this setting unless I'm specifically trying to choose a specific placement on Facebook ads. But now we have budget and schedule. So you might get this issue. This start date is in the past. As you work on your campaign, just click on reset your start date to today. So it's just going to change the time a little bit. So now we're going to scroll down a little bit here. You can set ad set spend limits, so I'm not going to be doing that. There's when you get charged impression. I just leave that as is. And now what we're going to do is click on continue. So now we're done with our ad set creation, and we're going to start creating our ads. We click on continue here. So what we're going to do is under ad name, I'm going to change it to our page likes ad farmhouse goals. Okay, so Facebook page is going to be farmhouse goals. So for format, I'm going to be uploading images here, but what you can do is upload one image or video or a slideshow with multiple images. So what I'm going to do is scroll down here. We're going to get rid of the automatic ad they've created for me. And you can see it says create up to 6 ads with unique images at no additional cost. So what I'm going to do is upload 6 images now. Okay, so my images are uploaded here. You can see over to the side image recommendations. So they recommend square images, 1080 by 1080 pixels. So crop 1 by 1, so just square, and then file type .jpg or .png. And then it says to maximize ad delivery, use an image that contains little or no overlay text. So I never use overlay text. If we take a look at my images real quick, you can see 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So kind of a combination of homes, some interior design, some different things. We'll see which one people like the best and which one is going to get people to like my page. So we're going to continue to scroll down here. So I entered this text a little bit earlier, so you can see like the Farmhouse Goals Facebook page for rustic farmhouse decor inspiration. So just keep it really sweet and simple. Like the page, and when you can see an example of an advertisement here, so someone can just quickly scroll by. Hopefully they click on like and like my page. And the reason we're going to test all these things is because we don't know what's going to perform best. I don't know which advertisement is going to perform best. I don't know which ad set is going to perform best. So we're going to scroll down here a little bit, and we're going to click on confirm. Okay, so now we have our campaign set up for now. We have a $200 lifetime budget, and it's going to end on June 18th. So it's going to run for about 30 days. And what we can do next is if we click on ads over here, you can see there's 6 total advertisements. So what I can do is duplicate all of them and change the ad copy for some of them so we can see which ones are going to perform best. So the first thing we want to do is duplicate all of our advertisements. So you can see existing campaign, one existing ad set, and we're going to create one copy of each ad, and we're going to click on duplicate. Okay, so you can see we have our 6 new advertisements here at the top. These are all the duplicates, so they all say copy at the end of them. You can keep it as copy if you want, so then you kind of know the difference between all of your advertisements. I don't really worry too much about naming my advertisements for page like campaigns because I'm really just focused on page likes. I'm not worried about tracking anything into Google Analytics or anything like that. So we have our ad name here. So what I'm going to do for all 6 of these advertisements is update the ad copy. I'll show you a few, but I'm going to fast forward to this part a little bit just so you don't have to watch it over and over again. So under text here, so we have like the Farmhouse Goals Facebook page for rustic farmhouse decor inspiration. So what I can do is change it. Maybe I'll just do something like, so we'll change it into a question. So we'll do you like farmhouse decor? like farmhouse goals for the top rated farm home style decorations, and we'll use an exclamation point. So something pretty simple. So do you like farmhouse decor? Like farmhouse goals for the top rated farm home style decorations. And what you can do is put something like in quotations. We'll see if then people understand like we're trying to get them to like our page. So like farmhouse goals for the top rated farm home style decorations. Hopefully they just click on the thumbs up and we can get people to like our page. So now we'll take this text, we'll copy it, and we're going to use it for every single new advertisement here. So you can see if we click on it, it's going to have the old ad copy here. So we're just going to take it, copy and paste. So now we're running 6 total images and we're running 2 sets of ad copy. So we can see really what works best for our page, and you can continue to upload more ads. And I'm going to show you how to duplicate the ad sets as well. But I'm going to fast forward to this part a little bit and just change all the ad copy for all these individual ads here. Okay, so once you update everything, you can expand or collapse this side panel, and then we can just click on review and publish. So now it's going to create these 6 new advertisements with the new ad copy. We can click on publish now. Okay, so I said earlier I would have 12 total advertisements. You can see all 12 of them right here. So now I want to create my 4 total ad sets. I'm just going to show one, but I'm going to end up going back and duplicating this ad set even more. So once you have 12 ads in a single ad set, then you can duplicate each ad set, and it will also duplicate your ads for you as well. So if I click on ad sets over here, I'm going to unselect my ads. So now you can see I have my farmhouse home decor ad set. So I'm going to click on duplicate. So I'm going to duplicate it into the original campaign. You can create just multiple copies here. So I can just, create 3 different copies. I'm just going to do one for the time being just to show the example for this. Click on duplicate. Okay, so you can see all of our advertisements here. You can see this is our duplicate ad set. So it always has copy here. If we scroll down a little bit, you can see it's going to pull in the same exact targeting. So what we want to do is come to the top. We want to click on use a saved audience. So we're going to click here. And I have some different audiences I've created. So one of them I just created recently was home decor, farmhouse, top 25% income. This one's actually 2.3 million people. So I didn't update age at all. It's 18 to 65 plus, but I have people who match Williams Sonoma, Country Living, Crate and Barrel, House and Garden Magazine, Pottery Barn, or Better Homes and Gardens. And then their interests also must match farmhouse. And then I've also incorporated a top 25% income. So household income in the top 10% of zip codes, or household income in the top 10% to 25%. So what I can do is click on edit here. And you can see I have my audience name here. So what I can do is update it to make sure I'm only reaching people who are 30 and up. So I just want to do that for this entire campaign. So I'm just going to try to reach people who have a house and things like that. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, click on update. So now it's updating this actual audience. So you can update your audiences in real time as you actually use them in your campaign. So now my saved audience is created. I can click on done. So it's a pretty broad audience it's showing. It's saying my potential reach right now is only 380,000 people. We're using a bunch of different interests, and we're making sure it all matches farmhouse, and they must be in household income of the top 10% or top 10% to 25%. And all we need to do is we'll come to the top here. I like to just copy the name of my saved audience, copy it, we'll come to the top, we'll paste it here. And as you use saved audiences in your campaign, you're going to start to see which ones perform the best for each type of campaign you run, whether you're trying to drive conversions or you're trying to drive page likes. And we can click on publish here. Okay, so now you can see multiple items published. We have 1 ad set and 12 ads published. So pretty simple to create page likes campaigns. We're running a total of 24 ads now. It's really 12 ads in multiple ad sets. And we have 2 different ad sets here. So we're targeting some different audiences to see what's going to perform best for our campaign. The other thing I like to do is incorporate some lookalike audiences, because they're going to be a little bit different than the interest-based audiences. So I can take people who have visited my website and create lookalike audiences off of them as well by using the Facebook pixel. And the way we can do that is come up here, come over to assets and audiences. And what I can do is come here to create audience. We can do create a custom audience. So I'm going to be using my website traffic. So we have our website pixel added to our website. Again, we have a video on our channel about how to do this. I'll put all of these different videos in the video description for this one, so you can really learn everything you need to know about Facebook ads. So I'm going to do anybody who has visited my Farmhouse Goals website, and we'll do in the past 90 days. So we'll take 90 days audience, and what we'll do is we'll do farmhouse goals website traffic retargeting, and we'll do 90 days. Okay, we'll click on create audience. Okay, so now it's going to say my custom audience was created. So it's going to continue to build this custom audience. So you can see here it's not available, it's populating. So even though it says that, what we can still do is just click on create audience, come here to lookalike, and now you choose an audience source. So for that, we're going to choose other sources here, and we're going to be using farmhouse goals website traffic retargeting, and it's our 90 days audience. And what we're going to do is choose our region as United States. So scroll down a little bit. You can create multiple lookalike audiences. You can expand it a little bit. So you can do 1% lookalike, a 2% lookalike, and it's going to pretty much double your audience size every time. But what we're going to do is just come back here, do a 1% lookalike. So 2.2 million people, about 2.16 it's showing here. Click on create audience. So now we have our lookalike audience created here. So what we can do is come back over to our campaign. So we're going to click here, come back to ads manager. So we have our campaign, it's active and running right now. We don't have any information about it yet, but we're gonna start getting some page likes. So if you do visit the Farmhouse Goals Facebook page, you'll start to notice that we have more page likes than 15 because I'm actually gonna be running this campaign. So I can click on this, it's gonna open up my ad sets. I can duplicate either ad set. I'll just duplicate my original. And we're just gonna create one new ad set. I'm gonna end up doing 4 total for this campaign, and we're gonna click on duplicate. Okay, so you can see it created another copy of this ad set. We're going to scroll down a little bit. We can create a new audience. So all we need to do is we'll keep United States, 30 to 65 plus, English. We're going to get rid of all of this additional targeting over here. Okay, so we're still excluding people who like our page. We're going to scroll up 30 and up, United States, and then under custom audiences, what we can do is click here. And we can click on lookalike audiences. You can see lookalike US 1%, farmhouse goals website traffic retargeting 90 days. So now we can target this lookalike audience. It's showing fewer than 1,000 people here because the audience is still populating, but you can still target it in your campaign as it's populating. So it'll populate pretty quickly. At least within a day it will happen. So we can come up to the top here. We'll rename our ad set so we know what we're targeting. So we'll do farmhouse goals website traffic lookalike 90 days. So I know exactly what I'm targeting. So we'll scroll down to the bottom here, make sure everything is in good order. So we have our excluding people, automatic placements. We'll click on publish. So now we have all of our different ad sets created. I'm going to create one more, but I'm not going to do it in this video. I'm going to be ending the video, but if you have any questions about getting more page likes on your page, especially paying for them, please let me know. This is how to create a Facebook ads page likes campaign. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.